What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone tuning in. I want to talk about Tyrese Gibson. Apparently, his ex-wife is complaining about child support yet again. Now, this is the ex who is now a content creator, and she makes content particularly talking to men. And she uses a lot of talking points that we've heard for years upon male content creators in what is called the manosphere, only for her to be once again complaining that she is not getting enough child support. One of the biggest gripes of men, especially men who speak about society and child support, spousal support, is that a lot of women use it as either revenge or they use it because they need that money to live off of. Now, if that's who you are, you can't then get online and speak to men like you're supportive of them when they go through these things and you're doing the same thing. Now, again, I have nothing against her. I don't know her, but I have to speak the truth. It's looking very hypocritical, because I'm pretty sure you're now making your own money, or you should be. Why are you pressing him about child support for one young child? The child is still very young. I don't think the child needs that much. I'm pretty sure whatever the child needs, he will get for the child. But honestly, this keeping him in court for child support and then getting online and saying the complete opposite, it makes you look hypocritical. It makes you look bad. Now you see why Tyrese goes on these rants. Tyrese isn't going on these rants because he wants Samantha back. I think that door is closed. I think that he's tired of her being a hypocrite, and she does come off as a hypocrite. Why are you pressing him for more child support for one child? And she has even admitted that she made the wrong choice in seeking to get a divorce. She's even expressed regret as to allowing people around her to be in her ear. But Tyrese said that the only people who's around her in her ear the majority of the time is her mother. So let's get into this article, because I want y'all to understand that this is how women are. They get online, they say one thing and do another. Now, this is according to Yahoo. It says Tyrese Gibson's ex-wife accused him of failing to pay child support. Tyrese Gibson's ex-wife, Samantha Lee, has filed for contempt of court against her ex-husband, claiming that the actor has failed to pay child support. Gibson is presently required to pay Lee $10,000 per month in child support, but according to the recent court documents obtained by The Blast, the Fast and Furious star only paid less than half of the amount in December 2023 and January of 2024. Again, okay, she's getting $5,000 a month. You mean to tell me that the child's needs aren't being met with that $5,000? This is greedy. This comes across as being very greedy. Now you see why he goes on these rants. Now y'all see he doesn't want this woman back. He's tired of her trying to nickel and dime him for child support money. Lee is dragging her ex-husband Gibson back to court for allegedly failing to pay his court-ordered child support of $10,690 for their 4-year-old daughter. 4 years old. What is a 4-year-old going to do with $10,000? Child support is not for rent. Child support is not for utilities. Child support is for the child's care, to buy them clothes, feed them, right? Might even, if he isn't ordered to, maybe babysitter's costs. That's not for her to live off of, but she wants to live off his money, which is what it's looking like. In the court document, Lee claims that Gibson is clearly aware of the court-ordered amount of support due to her based on his paying the appropriate amount in November 2023, which was the 10,000. Yet for the months of December and January, the actor unilaterally decided to pay only $3,500 a month in child. So he was paying $35,000. This is Lee's third motion for contempt brought against Gibson, with the first being March 2nd of 2023, which a court held the actor in willful contempt due to his failure to pay child support. Now you heifers wonder why men don't want to have children by you or get married. Then in July, because by the way, she left Tyrese and has to this day has not told him why she left him. Then in July of 2023, Lee was forced again to file a motion against Gibson, still for failure to pay child support. Following an October hearing, the actor was ordered to make all future child support payments in a timely manner until further ordered otherwise. Due to Gibson's recent alleged failure to pay his child support, Lee is requesting that he be held again in contempt, that the actor cover her attorney's fees. She also requested the court award her interest on unpaid portion of her child support that has occurred. Tyrese has yet to respond. He might respond in an Instagram video if he hasn't already, or Instagram post. Listen, man, a lot of you heifers claim to be intelligent, you claim to be smart, but you have no backup plan when the relationship is over. Like, seriously, you left Tyrese with no backup plan. I don't think she ever wanted to be with Tyrese. I think she used Tyrese. And again, I have nothing against Samantha, but let's be real. This is how it's looking. If you don't want to be with somebody, why do you want their money so bad? I am sure that Tyrese loves his daughter and takes care of his daughter. But it's clear that she wants that child support for herself. You have a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old does not need $10,000 a month. That money is for her. They need to tell these women, listen, if you want child support, you need to give us an itemized list of things you're going to be using with that money. And every month you need to show us what you spent that money on. We need to know what you spend that child support on, because they're not spending on child support. I even saw where I think that Tyrese put up he put out information that she was spending the money on other things. I would not doubt that. And I want people to understand that this same woman is online claiming that she's speaking up for men. And a lot of you guys are falling for it. Not a lot, but a certain portion of you guys are falling for it. If this woman actually cared about the well-being of men, she would not be trying to squeeze and nickel and dime every ounce of child support from Tyrese. She'd come to an agreement on an amount that was good for him and her and move on. What is with this hiring lawyer after lawyer, going to court? This woman wants money for herself. She just needs to admit to it. It ain't about the child anymore. It's about ego. It's about being able to prove that she could beat him in court. That's what this is about. This has nothing to do with whether he's taking care of his responsibilities. It's all about proving a point. She wants to prove a point. And she wants to prove a point by making sure she gets as much as she can out of him as far as child support is concerned. After the initial divorce trial in 2022, where Gibson was ordered to pay $10,000 in child support a month, he was cautioned by the judge at the time, who seemed to notice that the actor was not happy about the ruling. The judge said, "This is not a punishment for you. Put that money in the child where it belongs." Well, that money's not going to the child. It's going to her. He also stated the actor should be eager to raise his ex's quality of living, as it would mean that his daughter would also enjoy the benefits. This is something that this is what's destroying society. When you're telling a man who's no longer with a woman that he's obligated to take care of her quality of life, that tells you everything you need to know about Western society and why Western society is crumbling. You cannot continue this in a functional society. it is going to fall apart. This is why you have men who are leaving Western society and they're going to other countries. This is why men are refusing to get married and have children now. But y'all want to claim that it's online incels that are poisoning the minds of men. Look at what's going on in this situation. No content creator could come up with any content that could speak to the level of greed that these heifers have, and the fact that they want to lead these men and take everything from them while they're sleeping with other men, probably giving money to other men. No man who gets divorced should be responsible for his ex's quality of life. It don't matter if they have a child or not. Make him the primary caregiver. Have him become the full parent, custodial parent. If she can't afford to take care of that child, she should not have that child. But these courts do this on purpose because they want to weaken men, siphon money from them in order to uplift a group of lazy heifers. This is where we are. And I am not for this whatsoever. Another critical part considered during Gibson and Lee's divorce case was spousal support. Ultimately, the judge ruled that neither side would provide spousal support. The verdict also instructed that Gibson would be allowed to keep his 2016 Range Rover while Lee was granted the 2017 Land Rover Discovery. So because she's not getting spousal support, she's supposed to get more child support? No, she's supposed to get a job. Just like he has to work for his money, she needs to work too. The judge also offered the divorced couple some advice on how to get along for the benefit of their child. He suggested that Gibson and Lee stop fighting each other in front of their daughter, as he believes such unpleasant behavior would harm Soraya's mental health. I want you both to love your kid, and I want you both to tell your kid to love the other parent, because that's how we get successful human beings, the judge said at the time. Nobody won here, nobody lost here. The kid lost because she doesn't have her parents together. Minimize the effects of that loss. Minimize it in every way, shape, and form you can. The judge added, FaceTime with their kids. FaceTime with their kids. No, how about the kid be with his father? How about the kid be with their father? There's no amount of money that substitute that, because you can't buy time. Once it's gone, it's gone. Spend every minute you can, because in the blink, they're 25. Gibson has since moved on from his marriage to Samantha and is presently in a relationship with Zelly Timothy, whom he regularly posts on social media. Yeah, he doesn't want her back. I think he said this over and over. He has no desire to get back into a relationship with Samantha. I think that was a horrible experience for him. I think being married to a woman like that really scarred him. It really did. And he doesn't want to be with a woman like that. Which is why I don't think he will get married again. It would be dumb. And I don't think he's going to have any more children. I could be wrong, but I just don't see him having any more kids either. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.